background.
Not yesterday. He was a hero, pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See me dashing on the floors. Can't run it by say I ever saw a sword. Blaming so fast.
I thought that beast would turn into bits when it came out of the clouds.
The blaming don't need denied. How will I do that tomorrow?
The important thing in here, you don't know it yet, but if you have played the full game, you would know that we already have the key to these chains and we can set free. The difference is how we do it.
Yeah, we can, because we have to get free and we have to get out of the cell, so we have to choose like a way we will try to do it actually. Let's try to provoke the guards and hope they'll just enter the cell and open the door.
Guard! Come here, good man. Why are you hovering? Do that again, we'll shut you up.
Easy, go easy.
You got the wrong guy.
Really? Holy shit, boys, open the cell! We've got an innocent man in here! Hope you're that funny during the execution tomorrow.
You wouldn't say that if those bars weren't here.
Is that so? Let's see.
Made it. They didn't take their swords and they're coming in. Alright.
Rip your guts out!
What we see right here is our new fistfight system. It's one of the systems that were totally redesigned in Witcher 2. It was enriched. It's much more dynamic and spectacular than the one we had in Witcher 1.
And the important thing is, whenever in the game you don't want to kill somebody, in The Witcher 2 you will have an option to fist fight him, so you defeat this guy, you can progress in the game, but you don't always have to kill him, which is a nice feature.
Oh, it's finished.
Yeah,
Knock out.
we're not that easy this time.
Okay, so basically, once again, we gotta get out of the prison. Probably we'll need some other foes on our way there, so we need some inventory, some gear. Let's take a sword.
These guys were as dumb as to leave our sword in here.
Yeah. That's just a placeholder panel of the inventory, but what's the most interesting part about it is that we changed the way we're thinking about inventory. There are many more items in the world actually right now than there were in Witcher 1. So we divided the body armor of Geralt into separate parts, so you can like choose your own gloves, choose your own chest armor, shoes, and you know, pants and all that stuff. So you can customize your character a little bit more, and they all are, you know, not different because they look different and they work different. So it's more like an RPG system.
You can actually even customize each of the items you have. For example, in here, you can put runes of the sword. It's not really crafting, but it's modifying the stats of your weapons. And funny thing is, it even looks different, which is cool.
Yeah, it's like an enhancing weapon. But you will actually, in the final version of the game, you'll be able to craft your own weapons.
Alright, but these are gadgets. Let's move on.
The new sneaking thing, you'll be able to use that in a couple of places. But I'll talk about it a little bit later. What's important right now is we focus on non-linearity. This quest can be done, made, or accomplished in 4 different ways.
4 different. Wish we had 4 developers in here to show you that, but because we only have 2, we're going to see 2 different walkthroughs throughout this game. We will be switching the picture from both of the computers to show you the differences. It will look like the same places, it will be the same places, but the story will be way different. Let's see.
Yeah, and why it's different is because those 2 guys, they made different decisions back in time in the game. You couldn't actually see that, but you will see the consequences of the decisions. We don't want to talk about it too much. We don't want to spoil the plot.
That's another computer.
It's just like using the art sign to extinguish the torch.
This is going to be a sneaky walkthrough, right?
Yeah.
Let's just wait. Be quiet.
Okay, so we knocked one of the guards out.
Alchemy, guys. This is a cool stuff. We already had Cat Potion in The Witcher 1, but this time it not only looks better, but it lets you see opponents through walls, so it's perfect for situations like this. Ambush. We're gonna have to wait a little bit for the guy that's there. If we put out the torchlight, he will notice that it's not lit up, and he will want to fire it up again.
That's again something new in Witcher 2, the interaction between actually Geralt, NPCs, and the objects of the game world.
Alright, we drink potion that reduces the effects of the previous one.
Okay, right now we're going to change to the next hunter.
A different attitude throughout the story. The same part, but we will walk it in a different way.
So you actually be able to see the differences.
Yashik doesn't like the sneak. He's gonna show off. Give him hell.
Hey, wait, John!
Of course, we have tweaked the weapons that that guys are using right now so that they don't die too quickly. Normally it wouldn't be that easy, but we don't want guys to die so that we can finish the presentation.
And then again, we're still working on the combat system, so it's not like the purpose of this demonstration is to show you the story and the non-linearity, right? This thing is not final. It's like a work in progress combat.
It just looks good.
Oh yeah, our target is to make more dynamic and spectacular combat, but easier to use at the same time. Of course, it's going to be based on all those player statistics, your skills and stuff.
Tight places.
Yeah.
All right. Ouch. There we go. What you're about to see is interesting thing about the Witcher medallion. In The Witcher 2, you can interactively use it on locations to hint dangerous or interesting places. In here, water pools. If you walk in them, you make a noise. So medallion helps you see them. In other places, it will help you, I don't know, see nests of monsters or whatever.
Surrounded!
Nice.
What did you cut?
Okay.
Okay, so that's the medallion once again. If you're sneaking, you want to avoid those.
All right. Where we go?
I think we found the key, so we can actually take, the right turn. Yep, this one. Actually, we're taking a little bit different paths, so we see everything from a different perspective.
We're gonna meet a woman in a moment. This is a mother. She's a mother, and her children and her live in this castle. They're the owners of this castle. In this playthrough, we're gonna walk downstairs, and it turns out that she's being tortured, so we're gonna have to save her. While in a different playthrough, it would be totally different, but we'll see that in a moment. First, this type of story.
I'll spoil one thing. It all happens because we actually decided to kill her son.
Oh yeah, we won't meet her. She's a really poor woman. We're gonna have to save her.
And who by God's dead?
You learn that as soon as the sky gives you very slow.
Unnecessary toil. I shall sign nothing.
I assure you will. I've yet to meet anyone who's enjoyed my lesson.
Let's save her honor. This is a strong opponent. He's gonna be charging at us.
Sorry, I'm in a hurry. We'll see you today.
So it's a good idea.